In the photo, I looked very oily. Also, I saw Sahana inside.
What?
Yeah, I saw her and her mom. Smells like swimming pool. So as of this morning, I passed my permit test, and we went to Costco, and then I'm gonna try to alter some pants, or maybe make blueberry muffins. Change in plans, we are now going to the post office because I need to get a passport, but they never answer their calls. Something about how tall the walls are gives me such Maze Runner vibes. These snake plants are 20 bucks. And I got mine for 20, but there were 3 of them in a pot. They have little footballs. 1.5 cup flour, 1/3 of a cup of sugar, 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt, baking powder. The layers are so cool. I got such a huge bowl, and then bro, this is a brick. Emergency berries. Dude, I have more berries than I have dough. The whole bag? The only thing I'm capable of making is pasta, so we'll see how this stir fry is. Was I supposed to take the whole thing out? Dude, my dumbass. This is a lettuce, not a cabbage. I only realized once I smelled it and I was like, wait. I'm currently walking to deliver some bread to a friend. We are in Target. I know, all I wanted was blood. I don't know, like frozen foods?
There's also alcohol.
Okay, this is like the pandemic, but just everything's gone.
It's not toilet paper anymore.
It's just beer. It's very like in tune with all the empty aisles. The ring for beer. Yes. I'm probably gonna cut audio. Narrator, she did not cut the audio.
I think it is.
Yeah, I think somebody's doing the pregnancy reveal. Oh, the quality's pretty good. in Target. I don't think it's actual venison. I mean, dude, how is this for Mini haul. The snacks I wanted. The snacks my dad wanted.
California, I don't wanna be the one that's left behind. I love the way you lie. Trying to get my money back straight this time. The hills is gone decide. LA West Side.
Passion is tocar el piano. Empecé a tocar.
Swinging in the backyard, pull up in your fast car.
I know, but not through here.
This place big.
I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed. Take that body downtown. You say I'm the bestest, leaning for a
Where's the nearest Mickey D's? Dude.
There's an all new. They all don't new.
This is a park.
There's an Old Davis.
That
We have fast foods.
there used to be.
Oh,
It's very hot in Davis today. I don't like sugar either. It's that expensive.
it's good.
I don't know why this.
He's a hacker.
There you go.
Not even they can stop me now.
I mean, like, if I wanted to, I could check my Apple
Boy, I'll
Health
be
thing.
flying
Wave.
over.
Hello. Okay.
Heavy words can't bring me down.
Oh shit, I'm scared I'm gonna drop my phone.
Boy, I can raise
Thank you.
from the dead. No one even knows how hard life was, and I don't even think about it now because I found.
Can we just eat? He did.
He doesn't want it.
How are you done? Is the bleeding stopping though?
Yeah. Ice cream.
How much did you get? Oh, that's a decent amount. It's not. I mean, I say it's not terrible. Like, I don't need milk yet.
Your lips are puffy.
Yeah, they are. Isn't that the point of lipstick though? Like, kind of it looks like they're juicier.
Why do you eat lipstick when you have this?
Just eat this before your dates.
So you should just, like, you know. I mean, I did it in 5 seconds.
My normal eating speed is slow.
But you have a larger food hole.
Pork.
How do you like me?
Hi, how was your break so far? Wait, have your summer classes started yet? Okay, cool. I'm good, how are you? How exactly do AP credits work? Like, I heard that they fulfill units for graduation, but not GEs.
Be that way, fall apart twice a day. I just wish you could feel.
You know those ducks in that lagoon right near Central Park South? That little lake? By any chance, do you happen to know where they go, the ducks, when it gets all frozen over? A lot of my classmates made a big deal of hating Holden Caulfield because he's too annoying and fake edgy, an over-dramatic depiction of a teenager. And while I also hate Holden, that's because he's so well written that I see my flaws in him. Not to romanticize either his character or mine, but in Holden, I see my tendency to put up a facade of hostility, to pretend like I know exactly what I'm doing, don't bother me, as a form of defense whenever I feel left out or uncomfortable in social situations. Today at grad, two guys who I only sort of recognize were discussing a party they were going to afterward. Obviously, I wasn't invited, since my social circle shares no overlap with theirs whatsoever. So why did I still feel like I was missing out? I forget where this following quote comes from, but whoever said it is right. It feels better to be lonely when you're all by yourself than to be lonely while surrounded by people. Because of COVID, only one of my friends got to graduate in the same time slot as I did. And while waiting for them to show up, I felt so intensely lonely watching everyone else take huge group photos, commenting on each other's cap decorations, talking about plans for the summer, and that feeling of loneliness never really disappeared, even once my friend arrived. Why did I feel so left out? 'Cause I had no party at all to go to? No friends to hang out with afterward, no dinner inside a restaurant, no social event to mark the conclusion of my 12 years of formal schooling? Have I been feeling lonely since the beginning of quarantine? Or is this feeling new? In March of 2020, I was alone, but at least we were all quote-unquote alone together. There's no fear of missing out if there's nothing to miss out on. But now I still feel alone, while everyone else is surrounded by friends. COVID doesn't feel like a real threat anymore. Since most people have gotten at least their first dose of vaccine by now, society is getting even more lax than it was before. While the school was required by law to enforce social distancing during grad, we all ended up taking maskless photos in the school parking lot before and after anyways. Sitting there on the lawn, staring out at rows of uniform red caps and gowns, listening to speeches that droned on and on about how our school is the most united and friendly, the most willing to work hard but also play hard. I felt like the main character of a coming-of-age movie. It felt like that one scene near the end of the movie where I reflect on my past leading up to this moment and also consider what my life will look like moving forward. This leaves the audience with a sense of ambiguity and nuance, a conclusion that provides just enough closure, but is also open-ended enough to allow for questioning and contemplation. But the truth is, my life isn't a movie that ends at graduation. It isn't one that begins at the start of college either. It's just one continuous story, plot lines and tensions that build off each other and are never truly resolved. Friends and family members who dip in and out of my life, creating this massive and tangled tapestry of existence. Not to be all toxic and portray myself as the main character, but I do see my confusion in the way Holden is absolutely and utterly lost. Not just in the city of New York, but lacking direction in life as a whole. I relate to his concern for the future, his fear of transitioning into adulthood. I find comfort in knowing other people feel the same, in witnessing and identifying with Holden's insistent questioning of the cab driver, but where do the ducks go?
Some mystery.